well, let's focus on teachers at these elite boarding schools. Do they have to go through an awareness of the clientele, their student population? Meaning, if their students did perform very low or poorly on maybe a test or an assignment, do they kind of camouflage for the students, say, it's okay, everyone, I'm going to curve it, everyone's fine, because inflation, those kids can't have low grades, right? And so it's kind of like this negotiation of...
There's part of that. I mean, one of these things, like a lot of colleges, elite schools, are trying to find other means because there's such great inflation at so many of these places. I mean, just huge grade inflation. And then if you take certain classes, they give you more than the max. Like if it's a 4.0, then you get a 4.5 if you get an A in this one. And I mean, they play all these games and so forth, because at the end of the day, they're trying to set you up to be the most competitive for admissions into these elite places. I mean, as part of the elite circuit, in order to maintain your place at elite school in the elite circuit, that means your students got to go off to other elite institutions. So you kind of structure it that way. But no, teachers what they will do instead is bring families into the process, tell you to get tutoring, provide you all these kind of resources. If you don't sound the alarm when students aren't doing poorly, you could literally lose your job. My first year teaching at a private high school, one of my students got a B-, and literally I got called into the principal's office, head of school office. I had a parent kind of meeting. It was like I had committed the worst crime, because I had not let them know that their child was in the B level. And I was like,
God forbid, right? Never, Adam, how the hell did you? Wow. And those families probably, they're very powerful socially, and beyond the money, but they feel empowered that they could.
And even as a college professor, one of the things, I tell you I'm still not used to this, is that parents call me. I mean, whatever they call it now, it's more than the helicopter. I mean, it's some kind of upgrade military kind of thing. I mean, it's just, they are hovering and they know everything about their child. They want to intervene for their child. One of the first things...
Is that a generational thing, do you think, socially? Or is it literally just because of
I've been at elite places, and it's been over the years, for 25 years.
It's increased then.
But it has increased.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
It has increased. And it's just, I mean, that's a whole lot. Because I'm and they always say, I don't want my daughter or son to know, and I'm like, your daughter and son is 21 years old. There's no way in the world I'm going to keep this from them. That they're family, and so and then I always remind parents that I always start the conversation. I'm like, just to remind you, and just to kind of put this out on the table, you are calling your child's college professor. What do you need?
Oh, hilarious.
I mean, it's just...
I think Netflix needs to make a series on that. They did one on the chair, the English department. They need to do one on...